Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for tuning in. My name's Kurt and I do fashion and lifestyle videos. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about my 2025 pants spring rotation and recommendations as well. So we're basically going to be splitting this up into a budget tier, a mid tier, as well as a high tier, just to give everyone a good price range for what you guys would like, just depending on like the budget that you are willing to spend. So that's why I'm going to be doing it in like those certain brackets right there. So I'm going to be talking about denim, some sweats, as well as some dress pants right here. So yeah, let's just get right into it. And to start it off is actually going to be Uniqlo and their pants. I actually don't have any of them right here, but from what Uniqlo offers at such a low price point, it's just way too good to not even mention. Their linen pants from the women's section and the cargo pants specifically, as well as the wide leg and the flared jeans that they recently just rolled out. Uniqlo honestly provides you with a one-stop shop for budget and quality goods. And like I mentioned, the linen pants and the cargo pants, both of them are going to be within like the $30 to $50 budget range, just depending on like where you would look at. Either on the app, they usually would have sales on the app, or sometimes you can catch a sale in store. The linen one is a blend of rayon, linen, and cotton, and the cargo pants are gonna be cotton as well. Both are honestly gonna be really good selections. They have a variety of colors and a variety of fit. But yeah, I would say these are gonna be like really good budgets for the spring and summer. So that's gonna be the first recommendation right here, is going to be the pants from Uniqlo, specifically the women's linen pants as well as the men's cargo pants. And moving over to some jeans right here, I actually have a pair from Levi's, and this is going to be from the women's section, and it'll be called the Levi's XL Straight Women's Jeans. So I specifically like this mainly because it does remind me of the fit from the 1981 Acne Studios jeans. I mentioned that a while back from like a couple of my videos. I just really like the pair just because for $100, and it usually goes on sale to between like $50 to $80, 100% cotton for this. You will honestly not go wrong with the quality for this. Levi's have been tried and tested for years, so you can guarantee that the quality is gonna be there. And just for like between 50 to $80, just depending on like where you find it. Depending on where you find it and where you find a deal, honestly, I would say grab it. If you are looking for a similar fit to like either the Pearled Ivory, the 1211s, or the Acne Studios 1981s, I would say this is a really good alternative just for the budget price point right there. So that's going to be my next recommendation, the Levi's XL women's jeans. Moving forward to the last piece of the budget tier, I do have the Astrophe Apparel rosy sweats right here, and you really can't go wrong with these sweatpants right here. If you guys are looking for sweatpants that give off a kind of an avant-garde vibe, at the same time it's very Vetements or very Rick Owens like, I would check out the brand Astrophe Apparel. They offer these sweatpants called the rosy sweatpants. It's 100% French terry, 380 GSM as well for the sweatpants, and you would expect them to be selling this for hundreds of dollars, but this only costs $84. And I can tell you right now, the quality is amazing. The craftsmanship is honestly amazing. Every stitching and every detail is on point. So I can really tell that the pair will last me a really long time. This isn't really included in the video, but I just really wanted to showcase this. I recently bought the newest sweatpants that they actually dropped like a couple months ago. So this is the cargo sweatpants from the same brand, Astrophe Apparel, with 20 functional pockets, and it's just very avant-garde. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase this. And honestly, at the price point that they're selling their products at, it's not really that bad. Pricing wise, when it comes to all of the garments, it's honestly really good. You would expect a lot of the pieces from hand feel and just from like design wise. Other brands would honestly charge hundreds, if not thousands of dollars sometimes. But Astrophe Apparel really gives you quality garments for such a low price. I would check them out. And that's going to be my last recommendation for the budget tier, the Astrophe Apparel rosy sweatpants. Starting off the mid-tier list right here, it's going to be between $100 to $200. And I'm going to be starting it off with the Cause barrel leg jeans right here. And believe it or not, these are actually from the women's section too. I would suggest just hopping on it, just go check it out. The fit on this is really good. It's 100% cotton, $135 as well. So that's why I'm gonna put it on the mid-tier list. COS doesn't really disappoint when it comes to quality. I've had pieces from COS before. It lasted me a long time, so I'm not really gonna be too worried about these. It's just gonna be a nice cream color too for the spring. I can match it with like a lot of stuff, either my sneakers, either my boots, and I can just put on my cardigan or something like that. Just it depends on the vibe. And I'm just trying to dress with more color as well too, just because I don't really like wearing color like that. As you guys can tell from all my videos, I literally just wear a black shirt. That's just because I love wearing black shirts, and that's it. So I'm just gonna force myself and just grab something like really bright and really light and just see if I can style it like that. But for the most part, that's gonna be it. And that's gonna be the first recommendation right here for the mid-tier list. It's going to be the COS bare leg jeans. The next pants I'm gonna be showcasing right here are gonna be a couple pants from a Japanese brand called Hare or Hair. And these are gonna be their flowy pants. A lot of people actually ask me about these pants right here, so I'm just gonna ungatekeep it. It's from this brand right here, Hare, and they're honestly really good. I'm not the one who found the brand. My friend found the brand and he told me about it. And ever since, both of us just fell in love with the brand. Whenever we would go to Japan, like our previous trips, we would always go to the stores. I went to 3 stores and I actually spent like so much money. I think out of all my purchases from like shopping when it comes to clothing, I spent the most at this store. And these pants are just gonna be the ones that I actually recently just bought. The grayish green one's gonna be 100% lyocell and the black one's gonna be 100% rayon. Both of them were $65. The only reason I'm only putting it on the mid-tier list is just because you can't really buy it in the States. Because if you do buy it online, you have to pay international fees, you have to pay shipping fees, which are honestly a lot. I believe with all the fees and taxes, you would honestly look at around $130 to $140 per pant. If you do want these, you have to buy it online, and international fees, shipping fees, and just whatever other taxes and fees that they're going to charge you. So that's the only reason I'm going to put it on the mid-tier. But honestly, go look into the brand. It's very wide, it's very flowy. That's why it's perfect for the spring. I would highly suggest this, and just look into the brand as well. And these are going to be the Hare flowy dress pants right here. The last one on the mid-tier list is the Hare wide leg distress dress pants right here. And like I said from the previous one, Hare is honestly a really good brand. It really speaks to my design language and to my friend's design language. It's very simple but unique at the same time, just because of the shapes, the fit, and the texture, as well as the different fabrics that they use. Funny enough, I was actually looking for the Basketcase Caldwell pants, but the striped ones. I couldn't find it for a reasonable price. I really didn't want to pay $200 for a pair. At the time, resale-wise, was the only available one, and they were selling from $300 and above. So I didn't really want to pay that much. So when I went to Japan and I went to the store, I saw this pair specifically and I grabbed it right away and I tried it on, and it was honestly like a perfect fit. If anything, I just need to hem it just a tiny bit, but that's about it. It's wider than the Caldwells, and I think it's way nicer than the Caldwells as well. Honestly, really tell that the pair is pretty well constructed. It's just really wide too. So I would say if you guys are looking for a pair of pants that are similar to this, I would say just grab these. This is 100% cotton. It's also around $95 only if you do buy it there. Again, like the reason I would put this on the mid-tier list is just because of the international shipping fees and whatnot. So this would probably rack you to like $160 if you do want to buy this from Japan straight to the US. So this is going to be my last recommendation for the mid-tiers, the Hare wide leg distress dress pants right here. And now entering the high tier here, it's going to be $200 and above. To start it off is the Basketcase Gallery Caldwell pants and just a regular black colorway. And what makes this special are the clasp on the waistband, so you don't really need a belt for it. Sizing goes from like small, medium, large. It kind of depends on like your range. So it's like 28 to 30, 30 to 32. So the sizing is going to be like that. It also just makes you cinch this in, and whenever you do cinch it in, it makes a pleat on the front. That's why a lot of people do gravitate towards this, and that's why I do like this as well. Just because you can customize this just depending on like the fit and just the vibe that you're going for. MSRP for the pants is $200, but I got lucky on Grailed. I got this for $150, so I'm not mad at that. If anything, I just really need to hem this, but that's about it. They're pretty comfy. They replace one of my dress pants that I do always wear, the GU ones, so I'm just gonna be wearing this a lot now. And it's also 100% cotton, so you can expect pretty good quality from this, as well as the fit is amazing. It's going to be on the wider side as well. So if you're into that and you have the budget for it, I would suggest the Basketcase Caldwell pants right here. Next up is a pair of the Sanjeev wide leg trousers right here, and it's going to be made from 100% Japanese cotton, I believe, and it's going to be this very pleated pants. It's very flowy and it's honestly very breathable. I would usually wear this during around like the spring, summer. It's honestly that breathable and comfy enough that you can actually wear this to the beach and just have no problems with it. When it first came out, I was so excited, but I got so bummed out just because I couldn't get it and afford it at the time. But I had another opportunity when they did another restock, so I was just like, you know what, let me just grab it just so I have my hands on a pair. And honestly, I have no regrets. I've been wearing this a lot. I brought this to Japan, I brought this to like so many places, and they're still holding up really well. These are honestly really expensive. I think these are gonna be one of the most expensive pants. I don't really remember how much the MSRP for this. I believe the MSRP for this is gonna be between 250 to like 300 or 320. Let me just double check. Hopefully I can find the email when I bought this, but yeah, if you guys do have the budget for it, and if you guys are looking for something unique and something very versatile, and for sure find a piece that stands the test of time right here. And if you guys can find it, I would highly suggest the Sanjeev wide leg pleated trousers right here. Forward to our last pants, it's the Needles wide leg HD track pants, and it's going to be in the dark plum or dark purple color. And I honestly love this. Before I went on my trip to Japan, my friend was actually there. He told me that he looked everywhere, then at the time they didn't really have any of the Needles track pants. So I kind of just decided to look on Grail just to see if I can find a pair that's within a reasonable price, kind of similar to how much I would be paying if I did buy it there. Luckily, I did go on Grail. I found this pair and I paid, I believe, around $175 for it. I would be paying like around the same if I did buy it in Japan, and I got this brand new too. It's made of 100% polyester, and it has, I believe, a 12-inch leg opening. And the fit of it is more of like a wide leg balloon-ish like fit. So whenever you do wear it, there's more like a balloon shape to it. And another funny thing about these pants too was actually me and my friends, we did a boys night a couple nights ago. I was just standing waiting for everyone. Then I just looked at my friend and I looked at his pants and I was like, wait, you have the same pants as me. And he told me that one of his clients just gave it to him. Now we have the same pair, so whenever I would see him, I just want to wear these pants now just so we can be wearing the same thing. I think that would be pretty funny too. And this pair specifically, it honestly retails for, I believe, like $350 to $400 if you buy it in the States. I'm not gonna pay that much for it. It's just too much. I know I've been wanting this for quite some time now, for honestly years now, and I finally have my pair. But I still think I would never drop around $300 to $400 for this pair right here. But if you guys do have the budget for it, honestly, just go for it. And if you guys do really want it, or if you guys can find a deal, I would say go grab it. It's honestly a really good fit. I would just not pay that much for it, but for like $175, $200, I think that's within reason right here. So this is gonna be the last recommendation right here. It's a Needles wide leg HD track pants. And that's gonna be it for the entire video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys found this video informational and useful. If you guys do want me to feature other brands, and if you guys do want me to do more videos, and if you guys do have any other suggestions as well when it comes to videos that I would be making, please drop it down in the comments. Just let me know what you guys do want to see more. If you guys do also have any opinions, comments, or questions or concerns, just drop it down in the comments as well. And that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for always giving me a chance, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.